Story for himself and for the team to follow. That sat in the pitch.
Has been batting well, especially in the ODI, and that was to play straight away in that length. You're pitching it shorter. SriLanka does not have the strongest of arms. Look on.
SriLanka
Puts the slide in and take a look at the right hand. That's where expected short bat lift, trying to play straight as possible, not getting the length right there. Puts the slide in and take a look at the right hand. That's where
in good cricket. He's picked that up. That's huge. What a shot that was.
that time it was a slow. Middled it so well. Was the best part about it. Into the grass banks in 88.
He made it look.
Slow ball into the pitch. Oh, didn't look like a left arm spinner. That was a massive hit.
That will be four.
Not a bad delivery at all. Like staying low and trying to hit straight as possible.
Lovely shot. And reach for that.
Yes, it was risky. It was touching the ball to the last moment and a good shot. But he's playing to the field and making sure he finds
Situation. There we go. Gets even better from him on.
the ball nicely. His partner's job is to...
Now, pick that up. How far is that going? Making it look quite simple.
Still picked up the line into the vacant area. And this is indeed a rollicking start already.
Yorker attempted and seemed to face. Once they get the rhythm going.
Well, when you're looking for boundaries and couldn't keep it all along the ground. And indeed, in shape of Tanzeen, he started to look good.
Oh, he's got the runs, 2,100. And he's gone. The 50 comes up for Bangladesh in only the 6th over.
Once he decides, he's fully committed to us. Is packed with plenty of varieties.
Wait, oh, right. A delivery that was. Couldn't read it at all.
Well disguised, googly, wrong at that. Missed the stumps by a whisker.
It run over. And now, that's...
The umpire to director, we have a player coming up. Here's the pass coming up. Original edition is out. Being outside of impact umpire. Field umpire, please, Ravi, you can stay with the original edition of out. I will signal.
Well, that's what he does. You're always in danger. The time.
Say it's the circumstances that have really kept the captain lit on. Good decision by umpire. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the way he bowls or his cricket. It's just that
This is excellent stuff by SriLanka. The first 6 overs quite expensive, as you expect.
goes high. This should
Shanaka, safe as houses. You cannot keep him off this game.
settled underneath it, and this crowd is going wild.
Bottom hand came off the bat of him on. Got the Shanaka, safe as houses. You cannot keep him off this game. Good catch. Gives Mahesh Tekshana his first wicket. Parvez Hossain Imran, who's gone for 38, 67 for 3 bundles. Attack and do this, pick up wickets. That's why the bottom hand came out An excellent catch, almost misreading it.
Considered very good in T20 cricket. Over. Goes for the slog sweep. 27 deliveries.
A long part, googly attempted by Jeffrey Van der Say. The line hit the LBW goes out of the window. That's it. Starting and finishing off in T20 cricket. More people.
And run a strike rate. Gone. Smartly.
Playing inside the line, trying to cut that ball. Was not even moving his foot forward. His left leg was away, balances of the gone for 10. 89 for 4. Not just hang about. 117 is
Right along. There at the test matches in Colombo. Mirage off the mark straight away. Now Ridoy's been trying to play that shot on quite a few occasions.
He's getting frustrated. He was trying to hit the ball, manufacture the shots. He's understandable.
He's bowling brilliantly. There we
He's talking to his partner, but that's him pretty much in front.
Check the field, it's a fair delivery. We start with front or spin vision. Okay, pass it goes to the back. Please give me the bowling. Okay, pass it. Pitching outside leg stump. Give me the on-field umpire, please bring down. You can make a signal.
Well, what about that? Outside leg.
I mean, I got to take back my comment.
Short again. Now that, as at last.
First boundary after 28 is that 187, 180s, which you would have felt comfortable with. To give your bowlers a chance. Because until both teams back, you're in. You've got to stay competitive, and I think that...
Well, I think 150 will be a reasonably good score, and from now on will get them to the 160 mark.
Yeah, good. Mehdi Hassan Miraj gets all of it. Now the bowlers who always need to look to take on with Bangladesh on 116 for 4.
And fielding.
Now that is a gift. That pace off, gentle full toss. Even he can't.
It's got a slingy action. You can improvise like that. And to bring some sort of a pressure on the bowler. Surprising. Battles with different deliveries, but here was Tom. And finally, Mehdi Hassan Miraj.
Miraj appears to be in a much better position, but Miraj is striking the ball well. Missed a few, but again this time slices it. Should be Bangladesh lose their 5th wicket.
Offered a full toss, but you can't be greedy against him as a batsman. And that was wicket number 2. Pratikshana and Miraj. Reverse sweep and went all, that face was open. And that's why it went all the way.
Now this is down to fine leg.
On the board. With a brilliant, like the umpire didn't see it.
Well, he didn't have the ball, and tell you what, Shamim has hit 2 sixers and at a very...
For 5. The bowling has been very, very impressive. With a total that they will not be too happy about, but in the last 14 overs, that has been the problem.
4 overs, 46 for 1. I beg your pardon, the 5 over.
That is one tough job, particularly in this format of the game that will coming in. Fatam Nisanka, Kusal Mendes will open for Bangladesh right at the start of this Sri Lankan chase. They don't really have to go and bludgeon, bowling with a lot of thought. 1734 runs for Fatam Nisanka, lots and lots of runs in different formats. Century in the last.
As well, Kusal Mendes, and with the new ball for Bangladesh, it's going to be Saifuddin. Nisanka stand is quite relatively quiet.
Triple shot to start off with, just a hint of shortness. Timing for the first boundary.
Sweet and along with the delivery. I thought the length was decent. Add to it. The outfield is lightning fast. Have a chance.
The pressure on Mohammad Saif. No, that's there to be hit. Down the leg side, easy pickings.
Especially against quality players like Pathum Nissanka. It's becoming the circle even easier. Moral victory for the...
Well, that's been bludgeoned. This off stump and the full flourish of that bat.
It's the start anyone would have hoped for if you're a Sri Lankan. Probably thinking I could get to it. Oh, agonizing. Nissanka, nice shot by a cameraman. Very good start for Sri Lanka.
Under pressure, the bowler comes back with it.
He's playing in this side, having Shariful Islam, Mustafizur or Shariful. But he's an experienced man, been in the system.
The Bangladeshi players, a little surprised, 100. That is absolute lovely use of the lack of fielders in the deep and forearm.
Most importantly, lovely head position, not committing too much to not committing with the front foot as well. And the length was just for Pathum. The first ball of Thaskin creams it through.
Thaskin Ahmed to ensure that the length was better.
But deliberately opened the face of the road. Particularly in Pallakali with the bounce, you can rise with it. Against Kusal Mendes, who's seeing the ball early, timing it well. And
we saw prodigious use of the
starts.
Oh dear. Very ordinary bowling, just helping the ball on its way, making it easy.
So 10 deliveries into the Sri Lankan side. All the poor delivery. Down the leg side, not too sure that there was an off cutter. A leg side boundary is shorter than the offside.
Well, it's stopped by him.
It's almost like a floater. Doing good football. It was excellent timing. Not sure.
Dangerous for Thaskin because he's suffered in recent time. Now, pick that up. Oh, 6 to finish that over. They raised to look at the comparison. For the first 4 overs, I think to just stem the flow of runs, cannot afford the moon. Yeah, more controlled bowling.
Parvez Hossein Imon, extra cover in Bangladesh. Straight away, Indian there in doubt, cutters into the pitch.
Not. Oh, now intentions need an over to just control the. That's got hold of that. That's going achieved.
This occasion, the slow ball was right in the hitting arc, setting himself up beautifully to go mid. I thought Pathum Nissanka anticipated a slower delivery. That's
well, didn't quite get hold of it despite that. But the batter will take the 4 runs.
The luck certainly. The stage is quite clear for Sri Lanka. That was more excellent, kept his shape, picked the slow ball early, jumps.
Another big over in the off. Oh, now take that. Another boundary. Rocketing away. Sri Lanka 46 after 3. Really taking a liking to the Bangladeshi. Rushed it. Oh, sweet contact. Looking to get here, Bangladesh. Full toss. Take that.
What a shot. Thaskin Ahmed, the very first ball, Chennai full toss into the 4th over. Dispatches it to the grass bank. Serves in 3.1 overs, whereas Bangladesh in their 20 play, setting the tone pretty early to change the field.
This time it's back with a pop. There's been pretty ordinary bowling here by all the Bangladeshi bowlers on view.
Even experienced Thaskin Ahmed is sinking. Point fielder should have done better. Rishad Hossain, but the line won't be put away. Excellent hitting. 8 boundaries, 3 sixes now.
Now pick up shot. Way the maximum.
Excellent hitting. picked up the slow ball. Look at the head position. It was straight at any boundary in the world. They are elated, the crowd. They've been given a
Marauding mood, the Sri Lankan batters. Well, at last, the Yorker length's really being tested.
and Nissanka 4. A run rate more than 8.2 as at Stadium.
Has been belligerent hitting from Kusal Mendes. And it's really slow ball.
Bangladesh. It's finally a dot delivery. Wow, what? They would have planned it out previously. Before, you can't do much. Even Phil Simmons, I'm sure the information would have been.
As the Sri Lankan bowlers did. Another single. And
55 is what they need. But what do Bangladesh have to all parts? Bangladesh need to show some heart. Another one. Good use of the...
Well, I'm afraid nothing seemed to have gone right for Bangladesh. Have looked very, very ordinary. That's a poor delivery. Bowling in the power plays, just under 85 and short.
Running away. Nissanka not to 5 of 12. What a partnership.
But I think Bangladesh needs to be the leg spinner. Rishad Hussain, they need to gamble with him.
Lovely use of the feet. Through the line. Crowd, they're loving what they're seeing.
Well, this is not helping. Sixers are raining.
And maybe they learned well because in the power play, slice that. Rishad Hussain hangs on and they get a break.
Leighton. But what about them? To go over the top. Push through a little bit. Top edge. Rishad Hussain holds on to it.
Breather because this man can hit a ball as well. Kusal Pereira round the wicket.
I went across and just couldn't get hold of it.
And because 78 for 1. There's one more over remaining. Saifuddin. Moment you got through that new ball, wicket started to fall. Opportunities.
Absolutely right. Now Bangladesh needs to up their game here.
To the new batter he'll take after a while. And the other fact is, Pathum Nissanka has been playing. But Kusal Pereira, for that matter, coming in after a while. Really good. They would have had the two new batters they would have been dreaming of.
Needed to get Kusal going. And yeah, that would have been tight.
Thought process, simply brilliant. Kusal Pereira struggling. Finds the fielder in the deep.
Well, he's striking at 264 plus. And the very, very late was looking to hit it behind square leg. Found the fielder.
So many scoreboard operators.
Too many.
He's chipped that. That'll be safe though.
Oh God, yes. I hope someone hasn't fallen into that. I think considering the way those guys were hanging on to it.
They are everywhere. And get a spot to watch this game. You better be careful. Good over from Saifuddin. What can Bangladesh do? Couple good placement.
That's inside the tent. That's not intent.
Required rate 5.11 now in T20 cricket. Don't need Keep saying it again, Bangladesh would want again something you always tell us about, open windows, throwing out the window.
Take it. Lit. But yeah, Bangladesh 9 wickets standing.
Something.
Also need wickets. 88 for 1.
Hussain Patwari. Hussain. Just short. Oh, he's missed it. Down to just 1. The wicket-taking option of...
You need wickets. You can't delay his introduction because he won't...
Who still not got himself in. The left-hander. Oh, he goes with the reverse. He hits it well.
So I'm not sure whether this ploy is working. You're bringing in a part-time bowler and you're to take that chance. I mean, if you go for runs, bad luck. But what about...
I'm with you. You've got to use your wicket taker.
In a bunch or a group. Good running, brilliant running. Also on the Bangladesh fielders.
The over. Lanka 99 for 1.
Have not been given any apple. We don't see Rishad Hussain. The 100 comes up with that.
Oh, he's relaxed. He knows Sri Lanka. They got into the whirlwind of answer for the bowlers. Now they ran amok here.
It seems they're playing on different wickets. Innings. Sri Lanka, on the other hand,
Both the openers came with a purpose. Played with an attitude. Yeah, this is a good point. He's a missing person, isn't he? 101 for... Anticipation, they are going to see fireworks, and they are royally entertained.
the first things first, he'd like to get into a nice... And now that... What a delectable shot. Really went deep into his crease.
Pereira. In PSL for Lahore Qalandars. As a bowler, you want to bowl with this speed. You have to land the ball in the...
Oh, that's better. Better come back. Again short. Ah, that's easy pick. And he pays the price for it.
For shot, got to pitch the ball up to the batters who are...
Sal Pereira and Rishad Hussain both played for Lahore Qalandars.
And for the first time, he was very impressive in the right areas.
Well, just a hint to turn to bowl. Difficult deliveries even there. Enough to... Nelson's up. 1-1-1 for 1. Have had after 10 overs, there have been bowlers to really make an impression in any form. And a bit of a surprise. The test manages to time up. He's going at over 200 of error. Get a wicket. Last 17 start they had. Really, I'm here. Just allowed them to just hold it back a little bit. Again, the length not quite there. Disappointed with that shot.
Yeah, the opening start. This is 16th half century for Kusal Met.
Oh, what about that? Just didn't arrive.
Cavalier from the word go. The ball was flying up.
On, battering the Bangladeshi bowlers.
Deafening.
Oh, the cheers are going around the cricket today in this format. First with the bowlers, going there with Pallakalle. It's uppish, but it's going to fall. Extend the flow of runs. Becoming all too easy for Sri Lanka. On a holiday, the Pallakalle wave is... Well, slow bouncer.
There's
No, nah. Inside part of the bat. It's 12th over. 4 runs from it.
It is Rishad, who's very fine performance by Sri Lanka, Maha. You'll be pleased in this game.
That's certainly so. I thought the power play in Bangladesh, middle overs. That's where I thought Sri Lanka changed the game. And in the end, they finished Kusal Mendis and Kusal Pera. What striking. Proper hit.
Now, this should be taken. He's the wicket taker. Always felt that
That was excellently bowled by Rishad Hussain. Naturally, wasn't the right choice by Kusal Pera. Division of 24, Sri Lanka 120 for 2.
Hasn't done too much in this format. Average 11, which is far. And goes through extra cover. Beaut. Very, very good batting by Kusal Mendis. Just lead.
I picked the googly. In the end, perishes. Just on Kusal Mendis, this is where, like he was almost going like express train, realizes now wanting to finish the job off. A few years ago, ability, making sure he stays there until the last moment. Come out.
Down to third man. Good fieldings. And a wicket. And Bangladesh will have to do.
Performances by the batters so far. To be cut off. Tawfiq Hridoy from long on. That's the fielding. 6.
Hussain. I always like to see a leg spinner. Well, don't forget he got 84 in that second.
Missing Rishad Hussain. It's good to see him back. Oh, straight away, back of the length. Direct the ball would have had Avishka Fernando in some sort of a bother.
Now that is swung. And has it gone off? I thought it went all the way. That was pace off.
This becomes a freebie. Okay, horribly wrong for Thaskin. Against a player like Kusal.
43. His first boundary of 32 balls. This is good.